got a really quick, simple project. I've purchased a couple of Nagoya mobile antennas. The short, 42 centimeter long quarter wave antennas for 2 meters, and I think it's probably 2 half waves for 70 centimeters. Nice short little antenna, and I want to put it on the side, but on the roof of my car. Now, my car is a Seat Leon company car, and does not have anywhere obvious I can actually put the antennas. There's no roof rails. Well, that's actually not true. There are roof rails, but they don't separate from the roof. There's nowhere to put a clamp or anything. So I'm going to have to think of something and build something to make it work. So somehow I'm going to have to see if I can get to build something. I can't put the boot lip on, same as I've got here. It won't go anywhere. So I need to find something that I can use to clamp the antenna on. Anyway, let's see what we can find. So Callum's given me a length of right angle aluminium extrusion, whatever. Bit of right angled aluminium. It is, let's have a quick look. 3 mil. Yeah, 3 millimeters, which is, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, something like that. Right angle extrusion. And what is the height for this? So it's 40 mil. 40 mil, 3 millimeter right angle aluminium extrusion. And what I've done is I've cut a little length of it. In this particular case, it's about 12 centimeters long, 11 centimeters long, and I've rounded one side ish, as you can see, just taking the edges off on that one. And on this one, I thought I'd try to be fancy, and I've cut a shape out. That's the best I can call that, really. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill the top piece out to a 16 millimeter hole, so I can put an SO239 in. And I'm also going to cut 2 holes here on the side, so that will become a mounting plate for an antenna. Anyway, so that's how far I've got. Let's carry on a bit. So here is the finished mount. Apologies for not showing the nitty bitties and the construction in between. I'm afraid time wasn't on my side, and setting up for filming all the time is not necessarily the quickest way of doing things. But okay, so as you can see, I have sacrificed my roof rail by I drilled 2 holes through my roof rail. When I remove this, obviously I can put some proper rubber grommets in there to seal them. Not a biggie as it was, but there's the angle iron cut with a SO239 mounted on it, and the antenna. Now this is the antenna that we are using as our benchmark against the 2 clone Nagoyas, if you like, rather cheap. I think they cost me about £7 each. Sorry, so that's the mount on the side of the car, and the roof works perfectly. And if I come back a bit, you can see that I still have the boot lip mount with my Nagoya on it, which I still use for my main antenna. But yeah, anyway, there we are. That's the finished product. Now some testing. It's quite windy here today, so just as a quick, geez, that is very windy. Just as a quick example, the real antenna is on the left and the copy is on the right. Okay, just to make this a little bit more fun, I have purchased these two Nagoya antennas off of Amazon at the amazing price of I think they were £7 each. So what's that, about $8 per antenna. And just as a benchmark, if you like, I have also purchased an expensive version of this antenna, and which cost me £25 or $30 as a benchmark, if you like. So what I'll do is the one on the roof I will show you now, and what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to get a couple of benchmarks. So at 145,000, the SWR is 1.14 and the output wattage is 55.4 watts or thereabouts. Great stuff. Now if I go up to 146, .3133, 50 watts, as you can see, 97% efficient. So I'm getting 1 watt back off of that. Okay, so that's with an expensive Nagoya, a proper brand and not these copies. Let's just go to 433 500. We'll do a very quick test of SWR and output power on that. Is that 3 watts? Oh yeah, I know why. I happen to be on a low power setting there. Bear with me a second. So 1-to-1 SWR, and the wattage is 44, 99.99% efficient. Let's go up a couple of frequencies. All good. Now what we need to do is swap the antenna over with one of these copies and see what they're like. So on 433-750, 50 watts output. So that's 1.09, 48.6 watts, which is pretty good, I guess. Let's go to the VHF band. 14500. Here we go again. 1.14, 1.12, 45. What's that? 46. So 146. Notice it's only 47 watts being put out. 1.15. Better SWR, less wattage going out the antenna, but that's okay. Resistive load. So these copies, at least on the SWR and output power side, seem to be perfectly okay. Right, let's just go to Gloucester repeater. Okay, let's have a look then. So this is on the fake antenna, or the value antenna, or the copy, or the one that's advertised as a Nagoya. So Gloucester repeater. There, that's I was going to say full screen. That's fully open. So CG, now do GH, which is a 70 centimeter repeater. This is normally only around 5 or 6, S5 or F6 for me. Okay, that's I guess being affected by the high winds. This is WH, which is Swindon, which is 30 miles away plus. M0 MSN testing access. TD, M0 MSN testing access. Nothing on that. SG, which is Stroud, normally an S9, M0 MSN testing access. Yep, no problems there. Victor Mike, 50 miles away at Ludlow. Actually, it's probably Clee Hill. M0 MSN, testing access. Oh, little flitter. Not so good. Let's see if I can turn the squelch down. M0 MSN testing access. Not so good. RC, which is in Cheltenham, probably about 13 miles away. M0 MSN testing access. Full deflection. Okay, so 8 to S8 to S9. Bristol, normally, I don't know, I can't remember really. Let's test it. M0 MSN testing access. S34 WR M0 MSN testing access. Nothing again. Normally can open that, so we'll have a look. So that's it. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing to choose between them really. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button, perhaps the thumbs up, and that one works as well. And here's another video that was it that side? I don't know. That the algorithm thinks you might like. Cheers for now. Thanks. Bye bye.